From ancient rituals to modern-day beliefs, religion and magic have played powerful roles in human history. But have you ever wondered what really separates the two? Are they opposite sides of the same coin, or do they have fundamentally different purposes? In today's video, we're exploring the fascinating differences between religion and magic, how they've shaped societies, and why they've often been misunderstood. Let's start by defining what we mean by religion and magic. Religion is often seen as a set of beliefs and practices revolving around a higher power or divine forces. It typically involves communal worship, rituals, and moral codes aimed at establishing a connection with a transcendent reality. Religions like Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, and Hinduism are some well-known examples, each offering spiritual teachings, ethics, and a view of the universe's ultimate purpose. Magic, on the other hand, is usually seen as a set of practices aimed at manipulating unseen forces or energies for specific outcomes, healing, protection, or even harm. Magic rituals often involve charms, symbols, and the casting of spells, and are usually more individualistic. Unlike religion, magic doesn't necessarily involve a belief in a higher power. It's often viewed as a method of control over natural or supernatural forces. Throughout history, religion and magic haven't always been as distinct as they are now. In ancient cultures, magic was often interwoven with religious practices. The Egyptians, Greeks, and early Mesopotamians all practiced forms of magic alongside their religious beliefs. In fact, many ancient religious leaders were also skilled in what we would now call magical arts. But with the rise of organized religions, especially monotheistic ones, distinctions started to form. Many religions began viewing magic as either a rival or a threat. In medieval Europe, Christianity condemned magic, labeling it as sorcery or witchcraft, and associating it with heresy. Yet even then, religious rituals like exorcisms, blessings, and the use of relics had similarities to magical practices. A key difference between religion and magic lies in their purpose. Religion is typically directed outward, toward a deity, a set of divine laws, or a greater, often communal good. Followers of a religion engage in prayer, moral living, and worship to seek favor, guidance, or spiritual growth. Their actions are generally rooted in faith, submission, and hope for an afterlife or spiritual enlightenment. Magic, however, is generally directed inward or is self-centered, focusing on tangible, immediate outcomes rather than spiritual fulfillment. Magical practices are often driven by the desire for control over one's environment, other people, or one's own future. Unlike religion, magic doesn't usually include a moral framework, although some traditions like Wicca do emphasize ethical practices. Another distinction lies in faith versus technique. Religion often requires faith in unseen, uncontrollable forces. People pray, but they don't command God or the divine. They submit to a higher will. Magic, on the other hand, relies on technique. It's based on rituals, spells, and symbols thought to have intrinsic power, which the practitioner believes they can manipulate. Imagine it this way. In religion, a person might pray for rain, leaving the result to the divine. In magic, however, one might attempt a rain spell, believing the ritual itself can cause rain to fall. Religion requires surrender, whereas magic leans on mastery. Today, religion and magic have taken on different social roles. Religion is typically respected as a vital institution that shapes moral and social norms, while magic often remains on the fringe, regarded as entertainment or mystery. Yet popular culture is blurring these lines. Movies, books, and TV shows often romanticize magic, making it a fascinating and somewhat accepted practice. Even in modern spirituality, there are trends like manifestation, which some see as a blend of religion and magic, a belief in using intention to shape reality. These blurred boundaries show that people still find a unique attraction in both religion's structured spirituality and magic's personalized practices. So, what's the final takeaway? While religion and magic both address our desire for connection and control, they approach these needs in fundamentally different ways. Religion is about faith, submission, and communal belief in something greater. Magic, meanwhile, is often about personal agency, control, and specific outcomes. Each has its own mysteries, its own appeal, and its own way of helping us make sense of the world. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the fascinating relationship between religion and magic. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know your thoughts. How do you see the difference between these two? See you next time.